Coinbase cut its AI bill in half, and this is as they keep using more and more AI. And the way they did this should scare both Anthropic and OpenAI. Here's the situation. Coinbase's engineers have been using more and more AI every month. However, their CEO Brian Armstrong just posted over the weekend saying that even though AI usage is at all-time highs, they've been able to cut their costs almost by half over the course of the last month. They did this in a few ways. Number one was by reusing answers that they'd already computed and paid for. And number two was by sending queries to the right sized models. But the biggest way in which they cut costs was by changing the default model that engineers use internally. They defaulted to cheaper models and expect engineers to change to more expensive models for more complex tasks. Now, here's the part that should make big AI companies very nervous. Those cheaper models are actually open weight models from Chinese companies such as GLM and Kimi. Open weight basically means you can download and run these models yourself. There's no company who's sitting on top and taking a margin from you. The amount you pay is the cost of compute and storage that you need to run the model. They cost a fraction of what American AI companies charge, and reportedly, one of them is 1/7 of the price of an American AI company model. And this is the real story. For months, people have assumed that companies are going to pay up for the best models from OpenAI and Anthropic. Now, if companies like Coinbase start reaching out for cheaper models, and the premium models are something that you only use once in a while, the valuation of these companies might start becoming questionable. Now, to be fair, these cheaper models are behind in terms of capability compared to the frontier models such as GPT 5.5 and Opus 4.8. However, the gap is closing quickly. These models were far behind the premium models just a few months ago. However, an independent analysis says that these models are only 15% behind the top models today. So this isn't really a Coinbase story. It's a story of how there might be cracks starting to form in OpenAI and Anthropic's valuations. Follow my channel to become smarter about AI every day.